9 to 5, I'm a software engineer, but I like to talk about my 5 to 9 more. I do co-host a tech podcast where we talk about the realities of life in tech, and we try to bring more awareness life in tech as well as trying to make it fun and accessible. So that's one. I'm also a community lead at a local women in tech community called Women Dev SG. That's where we try to empower more women in tech with different skills, not just technical skills, but also public speaking skills and other soft skills needed to navigate the workplace. And we're trying to get more women to be visible in the area of tech. I'm also an ex-researcher, so my research used to be about the development of the internet as a technology, and I was tracing it through different intellectual property. And I worked with the father of the internet himself, Dr. Leonard Kleinrock, and he came to visit just last week, actually. We were both talking and trying to compare similarities and differences between the development of AI versus the development of the internet. And I think a big part of it is the internet had about 25 years before it hit mass market. It came out in 1959, and then 25 years after that, then the dot-com boom came about and it burst into the commercial space, right? So 25 good years to figure out a norm around it for researchers to continue to fault find. But AI, with that development, it just burst into commercial space immediately, right? And we don't have that same time to actually talk about like the negative externalities that could come out such a good technology. And now I'm really trying to spread that awareness. Like, I know this Inspire and Connect Asia, we're probably talking a lot about the potential of AI, but we also have to be very aware of the pitfalls of it as well and start taking action. Well, when it comes to the development of technology, there's actually four parties involved. I know we all know the big tech giant, the developers of the technology themselves, that's one. They're the loudest, they're also profit-driven. We have the researchers who are trying to push the boundaries of that technology. We have the government who's supposed to have those regulations and safety safeguards in place. And lastly, we have the public. So out of this four, somehow the public is the most silent, don't you think? And with them being silent, a big reason is because they aren't empowered with that technical knowledge to take part in those discussions. And that's why I've really taken it upon myself to try to be engaged in the technology advocacy space and really look at the gaps and who's actually not being pulled into this tech conversation. We're looking at, ironically, engineers